Hello, everybody on YouTube, guys. We're jumping from one stream to another, and I'm kind of behind. I'm gonna get in trouble with the raid lead, I think. But that's what we're doing. Bear with me as I get everything set up. We're doing the Godslayer Prog here. Got Daedric as our tank, and I'm not even in the right voice chat right now. That's how bad this is. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a kitty. It's all right. Daedric's got it. Hopefully that doesn't put them off on things. Oh, spam heals. No. All right, cool. I think we're good. Let me get in chat. All right, cool. We're back. 1 second.
And is sort of tinny, so.
It's not aluminium or whatever, aluminum.
It's a very thin steel sort of thing.
Does anybody have any questions? Goose, are you good with your position and all that? As you are 7. Good to go, Goose?
What am I doing here? Do I taunt the dragon?
Yeah, uh-huh. So, Goose, you see where I am? 8 is in front of me, and then 7 is right at...
Welcome back, guys.
Kind of at the knuckle of the dragon on this side.
There's a little twig sticking up out of it.
Yeah, and we're all kind of in a box, but then when the laser comes out, we kind of scooch in together. Not so that you're overlapping another person, but we just kind of scooch in. They'll probably show up when we get in combat. And if not, just go stack on Desi.
Lube, your points are well taken. By the way, I know we're having a jump from like being able to conversate to I gotta make sure I'm not wiping the group on a Godslayer run, but what's supposed to be a Godslayer run. So,
all right.
Everybody forgive me,
ready?
but yeah, your points are all well taken.
Let's do it.
Pull in 3, 2, 1.
I was gonna say, don't encourage him, Noni, because he will stack on me.
I said that and then realized I probably should not have given him any permissions. It's been a minute. I haven't got to run with Goose in forever. Darn job's getting in the way with game time.
Right? Damn it.
Oh.
That's not good.
Are we recovering or are we going to wipe?
Yeah, no, we're going to recover.
No!
Everybody to exit. Is everything okay?
Yeah, just he didn't get a shield before he went in.
Take that out of grip. Oh, gotcha. All right, we're going around the top. Finish that guy in the middle.
I may have also not done a perfect rotation there. Just maybe.
All right, barrier out. Finish him. Barrier out. Positions. Finish that guy. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Sorry, guys. Lost track of time. All right, everybody on the dragon and get our reses. Thank you.
Daedric.
Oh.
Ah!
Thank you.
Oh my god. I accidentally hit trample twice on that tune.
Oh.
Trample does not heal. Ah!
I'm gonna have to push this dragon hard.
Are we gonna wipe and execute and like make sure that we do this again?
Why?
To just because of no death.
Yeah, we talked about just resetting on death to nail this, or do you want to do a full run first and then do resets like that?
Yeah, usually I like to do a full run first. So I'm sorry. Brain.
C.
Back center.
Assume C. They're gonna blow up.
Get him.
It's been real.
Oh, it has.
Oh, 3. Did I
Yeah.
say C?
Well, we got the
like,
reset.
C, what?
Oh my
What?
God.
What is C? And it took me a second. Yeah, and then it blew up.
he?
So we got
Uh,
our reset anyhow.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
part of the plan.
it's the
Yeah,
third
yeah.
letter in the alphabet, right?
Okay, let's make a decision here. Do you guys
7C.
want? Yeah. Do you guys want to do a full? I like to do a full run through and then come back and work on
Zombie.
Loki. Is everybody okay with that, or is there like a general consensus that you'd rather just work on Loki first?
If we slam through Loki, let's do a full clear, but if we're struggling on Loki, let's just stay on Loki.
I like that
That's
idea.
how I feel.
I think it's
If you
definitely
don't know
good.
the answer, it's C.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like Kip is pretty,
Just so you know, if someone's
confident in our
HP
work
drops to 0, they
performance, so
die.
it's like, I think we need more reps.
Uh.
There's a majority on just
Agreed.
blocking it here.
Yep. All right. Is everybody ready? Let's do it.
Pull in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, thanks, Robert. Oh my God. All right. I know my rotation. I honestly, like, if I'm being real, guys, and am I beaming? I may have DC.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
we're good. We're good.
There's that dragon.
I honestly like
Nice.
didn't even remember
He
my
is
rotation.
really
I'm like,
good.
what
Alright.
skills?
Exit.
What am I using? I know I need a shield.
We're going
I know I
top of
need
the
I
key,
need I
aiming
know I need
towards
some
middle.
healing buffs, and I honestly just was like, because going from like stream and I'm trying to deal with technical issues over here, and I just discombobulated
Nope.
this group. I think the problem is we shouldn't allow streamers in this group. I think that their attention is too divided, and I don't think they focus enough. I mean, I don't want to be
that what
toxic.
it is?
I think that could be the
Finish
problem.
it. All right. Stack up.
They just want to farm us for content anyway, so if we die,
Barrier.
you know, it's
Positions.
what do they care?
They just laugh.
And then scooch in.
Let's farm the streamer for content.
All right.
I have a streamer
Do it.
story from last night.
Do tell.
Now, I don't watch a lot of streamers, but a gentleman, Drew, joined just like a pug BDSR we were doing for gear for a friend.
Drew
And
out.
so it's like, yeah, probably. And so it's like, I was
Okay.
healing it just because I'm better than a Craglorn more often than not. And so he's like making all these comments about how it's like we were coordinated enough that we had to be like in a Discord server somewhere. I mean, which we were. There were like 5 or 6 of us. I mean, it was still a little scuffed as VDSR is wont to do, but I
Back
just thought
center.
it was kind of funny.
Yeah, Drew's fun. I've run with him a few times.
I think I
Barrier
told
out.
a pug group
Positions.
that he had joined, that they had to be in comms, and he thought I was joking. And it's like, I don't think this
Oh.
is necessary. It was a VCR +1 or something.
Scooch in to your right there, Goose. There we go. All right. Exit.
Grab an Alex.
Thank you.
I think he missed that I told the group that like if you had like a clear of something sweaty, like you didn't have to be in comms, but I think he missed that part of it. And so he was like a little bit like, wait, what's going on?
Dodge roll through.
Our
Out of hand.
parse over the healer, guys. I'll get him.
Thank you. Somebody.
Never mind.
Oh, I
Tanked it.
All
thought
right.
Ray
Add a
was-
wing
He
slap.
was,
Add
I'm
a wing
sorry.
slap.
I didn't see him. I take back the snark. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, yeah it is.
It's cool that there's like that's the only other streamer I've ever like ran into actually doing pugs. that.
I run into Elevate all the time, but it's usually because he just sends me a group invite, and I'm like, why?
He does.
I love that man, like, absolutely. I just think so well of him. He's so funny. He's so nice. And then
Fix it.
Not Pure is an Australian streamer that I've met through my association with Elevate.
Okay. Yeah, they all run late. I think that, and I don't run that late anymore, so I don't see him. But I do. Yeah, Elevate is another one.
I mean,
Finish this guy.
I'm a full degen. Like, I'm always up late.
Okay.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, stop damage. Stop damage. Come center. Oh, now it's too late. Finish him. Barrier out. Positions. Finish him.
This is my 8. Like, I'm going to die. I'll miss you guys.
We gotcha. Look at that.
No.
I mean,
Look at that.
Wow.
We might have gotten
Nice
double
work.
barriers there because I was like, I'm gonna throw this out.
Not making it.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna make it without a second barrier.
Hey. It worked.
Oh,
Look at us adapting.
I can't get
I
Goose.
got him.
Somebody's getting him.
Okay.
Can't.
I-
Oh my god.
Changed mine so that it shows they're orange if somebody's resin them.
I'm resing again. There was an unfortunate meteor.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's what stopped me. I
Ah,
had him, and
cast
then I
skills,
got
cast!
meteored.
All right, I think we're good. Anybody have more problems recently than usual with skills not showing
Yeah,
any visual?
Not firing.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get basically a PowerPoint presentation every time I join Teleria. Like, just seeing her, apparently my graphics card is like -X. It's
Huh.
very unfortunate.
Nope, not interested.
Yeah. Some days Teleria does that, and some days it doesn't. What up, Wampus?
I used to have that problem on Locusties all the time.
Really?
Which
What up,
may have
Casey?
gone
How's it
away.
going, man?
I once tomb healed at
What
14
rotation?
frames a second. It was fun.
I mean,
That
good.
does not sound fun. Not
Uh,
even a little bit.
technically, communication is only needed when everyone is not 100% brain synced and
All right,
doesn't know
let's
the
go.
fight and doesn't know the fight
Hold on,
perfectly.
3, 2.
No, but for pugs, man,
I
do
don't know
we?
what's happening. My stream is
we-
like pixels.
The last time I did a +1 VCR, just to put this in context, the last time I did a +1 VCR, I'm just gonna pop it here, I guess. The group, like, we did a plus Sororia, and people were running out with flare. Not 1 or 2 people,
Straight
like
in?
4 or 5. Like, most of the group was running out of group with flare, doing a
Oh.
+1, and I was like, oh, this is
Me too, was there.
this is not a good sign. Not a good
I was
sign. You don't
following
want to.
Brown.
We don't know the basics of flare, and we're trying to
I
do a
was told,
VCR
"Go in." I
+1.
went in.
That's not clearing without comms, you know. And even then, it's probably not
It's in my
clearing.
nature to
but
charge ahead, so when
That's
I'm
what I'm
told to do
ta-
so,
that's what I'm
there's
talking
no
about.
stopping.
Exactly, right? You said go, I'm going!
It just goes hard, you know? Desi goes hard. You can't.
to her death.
would like to
She goes
see
hard to her
Team
death.
DPS. Oh,
Oh,
you want me to get out of the
nice.
way? Oh, it's not
Like
actually up
being
right
the
now.
second lead,
Yeah, I
one
can do
more
that.
iconic duo.
I can do that, Wampus.
Oh man.
Yeah, let me
I need.
I
just
blame
a
Goose.
second.
hell diving. This is a hell
that.
diving setup.
Because, you know.
Let me see if we can get. How's that? That better, Wampus?
Goose.
It's my hell diving setup. I'm on this side on hell diving.
I was just like, man, am I running Coral
Hey, no problem.
Harbor on this fight? I really should be. And then I looked and I was like, I am. Good for me.
Well done, you!
Yeah.
High 5, pass. Rin.
There we go. Hopefully that fixed it. All right.
Desi, please breathe.
Oh God.
I know.
Right. All right. Everybody ready? Goose, you are in right stack with me
Illuminator says
And
you
Kip.
suck.
and Rin.
Third worst DPS. It's true.
Let's do it.
It's true.
Pull in 3, 2, 1.
Thank you, whoever went and got the banners.
Oh no, we doing hard mode? Oh god, I don't know what to do.
Heal like your life depends on it.
Right? Don't let us die.
I got this winner's respite set. I heard it's real good.
I mean, the rest of it goes hard.
Kill
like
those
in
Atros.
PvP.
Kill the Atros. Thank you.
Did Night Hero Gaming recommend that one?
Got it. I got it from some foreigner. All the cast or something. I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
Name's Al or something. I don't know.
Good old Al.
These internet's confusing for me. My folk, my people.
I was like, just don't listen to that Derek guy. He's totally bait.
I don't like nothing that's got more keys than I got teeth.
Oh God, how many teeth do you have?
Got about 3,
Several.
3.5. I think I should take that. Someone's blowing up in group. You should take that out.
Oh, good, please not.
All right, next time if it's me, I'll take it out.
All right, perfect.
No, you can stack it on the other group that already has like a debuff.
Atros.
Right?
Atros. They're dead.
This raid lead sure does sound uptight.
Josh will get you.
You haven't heard uptight yet. Just wait.
Give me the naughty voice.
You can get the Noni tone.
Is there some sort of segregation thing going on? It seems like half the group doesn't like standing with the other half.
Right? Hopefully they'll separate again.
We have a feud going on.
There's the flare thing again. Take that out. I don't want to heal you through it.
Someone's gonna watch this and be like, "Yes, this is valid," and I learned everything I needed.
Right?
I'm gonna have the worst experience in my life, and I will think of you.
Oh, perfect. As long as you think of me.
That's of course.
Or under.
Atros in.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like the last like Pug
Atros
VCR,
dead.
I did the
Is
Like-
that the one I joined you for?
yeah. Like 4 out of 5 people were like taking flare out of group, and you're just like, oh my god,
Yeah.
can you not do that? We were doing a
It's
plus
yellow,
1.
You let it mellow? Like, I don't know.
Then he
We'll
kept
do
yelling at
plus
me.
one for Roy.
Oh yeah, I kept yelling at Noni because the person that was in her position, I had to micromanage. So I kept, so then Noni came in and I had to be like, okay, it's your portal tank. It's your, this is your, you got to go down there and taunt. Don't forget to
And I'm
taunt.
already hollering. Portal safe.
That was funny.
I'll be so persnickety over that. I usually wind up orbs playing, and it's like I know they call orbs to let everybody have orb awareness, but I always feel like they're trying to tell me like to pay attention, and it's like, don't you know?
Oh.
It's like, and it's
Nah.
so dumb. Like, why be self-righteous about orbs of all things? but-
Nah, I get it. It's annoying to me when I'm not the orb slayer and I'm like the raid lead, and there's always like one person who's like orbs, and I'm like, they know, trust me, they have the trifecta here. I think that maybe we could just focus more on not. No, she got out of group. She got out of group.
No, no, now I have trauma and my fears are
I did not.
validated.
I just didn't want to kill the whole group because we were in the damn bubble.
You just stay in.
Dragon
I
was almost dead.
I was healing over there until you roll dodged out of my heels, trying to make me look bad.
Godslayer down. Wow.
Gosh.
Check it out downstairs.
Ready for your whole trial in a couple
Alright,
of days to shoot beams? Yeah, dude. I mean, they already do, you know,
3.
so it's all the same. Bet that won't lag
That's
everything.
cactus.
Maybe that's the problem.
Dude, I was trying to walk in. I was like, I can't.
I'll start the next pull.
Make sure no one gets left downstairs.
The other side.
If I start,
Frey. Frey's never gonna run with me again.
No, I don't want to make one, please.
I just left to start the next pull, and then I was like, no, Nani really will get mad at me. And I
You
came
did
back.
what?
I left to start the next pull, and then I thought to myself, no, Nani will get mad at me. She wants me to
I
take
don't
things
know. That's
seriously.
Daedric's job. He might have something to say about it.
Nah, he just
Yeah,
watch
you're-
me die.
Please don't pull. Please don't pull before the points. And it's not like he's mad. He's just disappointed in us.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh,
We're killing
that would
kittens,
be
people. You piss
Right?
off
I'm
Daedric
always
and killing
disappointed.
yeah,
Yeah,
24 teeth. There are 26 letters.
Bro.
What was that?
He's always
I'm
disappointed.
so sad.
Hey man, don't try to confuse me with math, there, zombie.
I missed that with all the conversations happening. I didn't hear what he said.
He's always disappointed in us.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
Ouch.
Take you out of my top 8 on MySpace.
On my space. Man, you have some of the best lines.
All right, Dylan, you won.
Thank you, Frey. Well, I ran into something.
It's just glowy things on my screen. Sometimes
Yeah,
there's
I don't.
sometimes there's a bucket,
s-
sometimes there's
screen.
feathers.
You're welcome for the feathers, by the way.
I don't know what's wrong with my stream tonight, but it keeps going pixelated.
I know.
I think the ASMR, just like listening to the conversation, is quality content. So.
Ah. I don't know. People are complaining in chat.
Unless it's
Aww.
unless it's the piano at the old
Well,
opera
not
house.
complaining, but letting me know
Oh, okay.
that they're just looking at a slideshow.
We entered the mirror universe.
Oh,
You
I
thought
thought I
Robert.
was
this
going
fight
for
was
the
just
Surviving
one
player is a
bright
responsibility.
slideshow. The
Don't
rest
make
of
it
the
my
dungeon's a
problem.
different thing, but that fight right there.
Yeah, but it's,
Almost wear Borat highlighter yellow Mig Keaties,
That's what you referring
and then could never get mad while playing. Oh
what
my
are you
god.
referring to?
Oh, God. No, thank you, Kashel. Thank you. Lube says, unironically, in ESO, the biggest problem is because of strict GCD is the genesis of all sins in ESO. Oh, that's an interesting take. Because of that, every skill has no cooldown, and that means heals are spammable, which means the only possible way to kill
I
a
do
player
notice this what?
is to one-shot them. If not, they just
What are we
immediately
noticing?
heal back up, which means
He's
all
just not
mechanics on
fun.
hard mode
It's like-
are just one-shot galore.
Leave us a spice and fate.
Yeah, not enough mix of mechanics
Instead of Death Trap
for
being
sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Roll dodge,
Dodge
and
roll
pray.
for the win.
Now,
Yep.
are these ads supposed to be facing into the room, Frey, or
I don't know. I don't
It's
do
a little
this room.
tree.
is that a Daedric
Derek
job?
has this room.
Oh, there's one.
Derek? Oh,
So
Derek,
Derek.
get here fast.
that's right.
Derek is
No,
back.
later.
We brought Derek back.
What? This guy's not dying. Why isn't he dying?
You hit me.
You can't hit him.
There's a door.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you not
I
understand
couldn't
how
even
doors
see he
work?
was there because the door was closed on my screen.
Oh no!
That's funny.
The way is shut.
I have on my portal. set
Yeah,
up.
we could drop a couple keys
All
there.
right.
I need to change my.
K and
food
C do basically the same thing, you know.
bigger.
You don't
It's
need
a hard
both.
mode for the ads. All right, I
Hard
need
mode
just
crash
a second.
happened to the best
Yep.
of us. So, all right, I just gotta change food. And then I'm good to go. Oh, I gotta check that lightning staff for charges too.
Oh my gosh, laughing so hard. Good times.
Okay.
Good times.
All right, I got my life together. Thank you.
Wait, hard pull him?
Aeon, what's going on? Harple.
I didn't hear it now, so that works. All right, pull in.
No.
A little too hard. Sorry.
I think that is just full murder.
The solution: drink copious amounts of copious. I don't mind not
Why did
having.
Nani leave us? Did we
Might be
disappoint
trying
her?
to troubleshoot. Oh god.
Get in
no.
Slayer stacks.
I'm here. Sorry,
Alright,
I just
Slayer.
muted and forgot to unmute. Block.
Couldn't hear you or see you, and we lacked object permanence, so we thought you were gone forever.
Oh god, not object permanence.
Fuck, I never had it. What are you talking about?
Murder ads.
Gosh, no. I stole it.
I think Kip casts Run of the Colorless Spool just to be toxic.
On the
I
bar.
get into my rotation and then I just forget. Oh yeah, I'm missing a knight. And then I cast it anyway.
So you admit it is what I'm hearing.
Drop results.
If someone casts it, guys, you hit the skill and nothing happens, and it just seems like the skill's not working because
I
you
got
can't
the-
have two instances of it, and it's one of the
We're
know
dancing.
just Zoss. Oh
Hide.
man.
Oh,
This is probably gonna wipe.
okay. It's safe to come up if you get to come up.
I have bad news.
Don't drop ults. All right, into the fire.
No, Wizards is kind of silly, especially if you have different Navi setups for Portal versus staying upstairs. I just should
Yeah.
make a totally separate page, but here I am.
Yeah, a separate page is the route I went.
Can
I
you
had to do that for LC hard mode.
clone it?
Yeah.
I think you can. So you don't have to change everything or like redo everything.
What I'd like is to have a dependency system where I have one master sheet and then the other sheets have modifications of the master sheet.
You
So
can
that
do
when I
that with
update the master sheet, then I don't have to go and update the other subsheets.
Yeah, a little parent-child
Okay.
situation. That would be nice.
Shoot.
All right, ready to go? Let's do it.
Alright, pull in. 3, 2, 1.
We need to get Frey a clock.
A clock?
Someone's
Why a
got-
clock?
Someone's got to teach him what 3 seconds is.
Oh,
Oh wow, dude, is it cold in the shade or?
right?
Jeez.
You get fast.
I
If it's
don't.
too slow, we die.
Hide.
He's just, you know, it's probably not his fault. He's just trying to get the count off before someone pulls before him, anyways. It's almost certainly, you know, the origin is with the DPS.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Always blame the DPS.
It's tradition.
I beat you,
I
Kip.
always blame the
Block.
healer.
Depends on the
Yeah, but then the healers always blame the DPS, so you know. They say it rolls downhill.
That's why I think
Portal.
I never get blamed.
You're perfect, Eric.
Did you just call him Eric?
Derek.
Derek.
I said we call him
Oh, Derek.
You always call
Derek.
Derek.
Is his.
Oh,
It's
we
double D,
decided that's
okay?
the new name.
The double D.
Oh my gosh.
Kill my ad.
Kill it.
Yeah, I don't think there's any that are actually new. They just matter more, I think. In Portal, are there any mechanics that are actually fully new for hard mode? I feel like the answer's no, but I don't really remember.
No, it's just a lot more damage
Yeah, it's just
and
a lot more hit
maybe more
points.
cones.
The mechanics actually matter more.
There
Yeah,
are
yeah.
so many cones.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
am going.
In games where heals are not
if I
And then
can.
as
bash if
easily
you can.
accessible, punishment for fucking up mechanics can
All
take
right,
some
Jump
damage.
into the fire.
as that actually hurts. But when heals are coming, yeah,
Well, let me
yes,
see.
it's
I
not
would've
one shot. It
gotten the
doesn't matter.
res,
Yeah,
Except I got coned, so I couldn't.
completely agree.
And then
Luke.
by that time
I
the
think you
pin
could.
came out. It's
I
like,
think you
okay,
can add
that
mechanics.
wasn't the best time to
They
res.
can deal with that, but like I on principle, yeah, and at the basics, yeah, absolutely. I don't disagree. Yeah, it's the overhealing being so ridiculous.
What food are you running?
The other thing is like if you give people big health
'Cause
pools
if you have another set,
and
you
then
can drop
they take
Floral and run,
appreciable
like,
amounts
console or,
and then you have to
Dutch,
heal them up, also makes sense.
'cause trying to
Right now it's max health and max stam
for you or Goose.
for Goose.
Oh, okay, all right, you looked at that.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm spying.
No,
Whips his
Ansel.
head back and forth
have,
in the call, out, not
Depths
blocked
at
during the
all?
fight.
Like, can you front bar that? It's okay if you don't.
Sounds
I
like
would
you need
just not
multiple tabs,
prioritize
VLOOKUPs,
having
and
super
pivot
low stam
tables.
because you have to dodge so much.
I
like,
mean,
Like I'm running our
kind of
Tam,
does,
and
zombie.
even
Kind
I
of does.
have some challenge. Yeah, to see what Dubious does, that might be enough for sustain. And technically, if you're under 70% on your
Group
stam,
crowd funds the
even if
tank
you're
of
not touching
metronome.
the bash anyway,
Robert.
it's on par with Onsol. So
I used Dubious down there.
I use our Tam.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
got money. I don't care.
I got money
Yep,
and I do
use our
care.
Tam.
I have no desire to hoard virtual wealth. Like
But how will you feel superior to everybody else?
I got better jokes.
There you go.
You do have some good jokes.
I have 6,500 chromium plating.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but I've power leveled 1,000,000 characters with Master Writs.
All
I
right
do them
then.
too.
Are
Yeah.
you good to go, Goose?
I think you have to look at things a little bit more
All right, let's do it.
holistically. Because I don't think you need to change that
Alright,
much
pull it.
if
3,
you don't
2,
want to.
1.
You don't have to reinvent it if you don't want to. But I actually kind of like not having the. I mean, no GCD at all would be cool, but that presents its own problems.
I'm so glad your internet is working today. Just wanted to
Hi.
say that.
Who are you talking to?
Cat.
Oh,
And a
yes. Yes.
Don't jinx them.
Oh, you're right. I probably shouldn't have said anything.
I'm glad Jess is working also. It feels like it's been making the rounds in our groups. Block.
Yeah. The ults don't technically have a cooldown, do they? Oh. I took a new fun path today.
Kill these ads.
It almost died. I like pressing buttons, and I like being rewarded for pressing buttons faster. So that's like just like as a general
Drop your
rule,
ults.
I like pressing things. So it's kind of how I feel about most of it. I think you could just introduce mechanics where you take only relatively small amounts of damage, but apply some
More dancing
unpurgeable
upstairs?
debuff that
Whoops.
makes healing. Oh gosh, sorry, the chat went up. Makes healing impossible, not lowered. Yeah, but completely
Yeah.
disabled. So effectively taking up
Interact.
Yeah,
damage
I agree.
Find it.
reduces your available
I don't know.
HP. I mean, that mechanic exists in the game.
Okay.
You know,
Glad
like that
you
is
found it.
that is what happens with
It's
the
safe portal team.
the Steam guy in Halls of Fabrication. The steamers on the second boss. That's exactly what happens with them.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Push that dragon hard.
Sorry, I know I'm missing. I mean, how healing works in the ESO seems to make a huge part of the one shot's a problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You guys got the skip.
You got the skip.
Yay, we're up.
Never mind.
No, you didn't. Go in quick.
Get back in your hole.
Hurry.
I almost didn't get past breath. That
Oh my
would've
gosh.
Minefield.
Oh,
Is it only two of us?
Uh-oh. Yep.
Alright,
Looks
this
like
is
Goose
probably
didn't
a
make it
wipe.
in. Yeah. Don't drop ults.
Yeah.
Just kill things.
I know you can do regular vet with 2 DDs, but
I don't know about
oh,
this,
let me
though.
die.
Too
I
late.
guess I can do it for fun.
Yeah, go ahead and wipe it up, guys. Jump into the fire.
Oops. We only had 2 people
Yeah, I
in
didn't
Portal,
think I was
not
gonna
3.
get past the dragon in time. I see the wedge come out, and I'm like, oh no. I hope this roll dodge works.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Zombie on the old snot. Yeah, I understand
Well,
what
it
you mean.
turns out it wasn't a skip after all.
Shell says, what if you had to play ESO on a Dance Revolution mat to
I
do
sure
dodges?
thought it was. We
I'd
were
be
at,
really good
like,
at that game.
66%. And yeah.
Wampus asks if I'm keyboard or controller.
Yeah. Well, and they were coming
PC
up,
Master
I think,
Race,
as
my
it was
friend.
I think I was
making a
turned
decision.
away from the
PC
boss. When I
Master
turned
Race.
back, I saw his head coming down like he did the animation for it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't. I can't do. I'm not as good on controller
All right, let's
as
do
I
it.
used to be. I'm a lot worse. I haven't done it in a long time. Hey, Luna, what's going on? I'm doing great. We're having a lot of laughs tonight, Luna. I've
We got a fate that
been
didn't come
cracking
in.
up.
Everybody watch it.
Been cracking up. You have a super niche mechanic. Oh, yeah, no, Lube, I wasn't saying that like, oh, it's in the game, like, oh, this solves the problem, man. I was just pointing out that, hey, this actually exists, and it's, honestly, it's pretty cool, because it's like, yeah, avoid that friggin' mechanic. Like, it actually works quite well, man. I was just giving it as an example of, like, I think you're right on top of it as far as, sorry, guys, we're talking about healing in ESO, and I don't know, just a little bit about game design in ESO while we're hanging out. And Lou was mentioning a mechanic that basically, like, as an alternative way of dealing, because it's so weird that the way overhealing works, it's like kind of you're only threatened by one shots because it's just all insane amounts of overhealing. And we're just kind of talking about the basis of some of that. So for those who are just catching up, and I'm also trying not to like troll the group as I do my job here
Ads are
too,
in.
and keep up with chat. So far, it's been going well, but you know, you'll have to excuse me if I don't do the best job.
Oh, I didn't get it. Drop your ults on the pack.
When you do this enough, it makes it a
Melt
little bit
them
easier.
quickly. Nice.
But based on how he's sitting in human anatomy, I'm 90% sure it's a keyboard. Yeah. Because ESO really doesn't have single target heals. The majority are AoE. Yeah, it's really weird to me too that there's no like need or even use for single target heals in group content because of the way things are generally designed. Like, it's very rare. It's very rare that there's a mechanic or
res.
something, but like that's it. And I think that is not the best thing. Honestly, it feels kind of bad,
Big
and it's a
damage on the
trick
dragon.
for everybody who joins and plays ESO, like, and who's been playing other MMOs. It's pretty confusing, understandably so, that it's like that. So yeah, oh no.
Dance around.
Interrupt.
You then don't need billions of lasers and Venn diagrams, AoEs of damage to present a danger. Just a few damage.
You got the
Yeah.
set for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Gun at him, just
yeah.
kill it.
Again, what
Ads are in.
Lubinator
Sure, we're
is
killing 'em.
referring to is like having a mechanic that debuffs your healing or how much health you effectively have when you take more damage, so that you don't have to do one shots. If someone continually takes damage,
down.
it's a problem for them. And I was just had mentioned before that it was like second boss, the
Drop
steamers,
your ults.
and second boss of Halls of Fabrication. So yeah.
Beautiful.
Luna, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really well. Yeah, really busy. Really
Helps when
busy.
everybody's up here too.
My lovely wife is having the government stuff, guys, is so stupid in the U.S. right now, and it's bad for everybody. And some of that is affecting us, unfortunately. But other than that, like personally, I'm good. You know.
Into stacks.
I really have been enjoying covering all the different games. I've enjoyed all of the changes coming to ESO. I actually think it's all really cool from my perspective. And so that's been great. I'm stoked for Dune next week. I'm gonna play Dune probably too much. I'll probably have to be like, I need to pull myself back because I thought it was really fun, and I just wanna play a bunch of it.
Block.
Just want to play a bunch of it. Oh,
Ads are in.
Almost killed myself. I mean, are they?
Oh,
Sorry. Stack up. Drop ults. Ouch. We got loose ads.
Yeah, there's a guy in the back that can grab it.
I'm bringing them over.
Melts things quickly.
oh God. No. Caught in the
Watch
no
cone,
stamp.
and then we'll come party. One more cone.
Fates
Got a little back
enraged.
here.
Get together. I'll get Bash if you'll get the pin.
Okay. I can find it. There it is.
Oh no,
On you.
I'm behind
Why
in
is he doing
chat.
that?
Where were we? Where were we? Play SEO with DK bongo controller on a Guitar Hero Axle.
We're dancing upstairs.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Yeah, how are you, Luna? How are things going? Luna, I was talking earlier. I didn't
gonna
really
bash
talk about it. I just
first.
mentioned it,
Hide.
but can't wait to tell everybody about all your stuff you've been making up. It's kind of crazy. Single target heals works better for tab target.
Safe upstairs.
I like healing ESO. What I don't like is 6 target cap. That's a lot of times you can't control. Yeah. I think your AoEs should hit
Oh, we got
everybody who's in the AoE,
Nice job.
or at least clearly friggin' explain to people that it doesn't.
All right, right
Because
stack goes
that
around to
sucks.
behind the right side of
most
the dragon.
people
Left
don't
stack
know
behind the left
all
side.
the hidden mechanics that they put in the game, in any game really.
Meteors out.
I think mechanics should be transparent to players, and I think
Yes,
that any
one
game
today,
without
Jared.
transparent mechanics
No.
is
No,
not good. I don't like them.
Goose.
Meteors
oh my
out.
gosh, there really is one there.
Yeah. It could
Try
be
not
res.
to
I think it's
do
supposed
that.
to action combat. Yeah. I don't know. I think they could still do better. Yeah,
Meteors out.
you have to double tap some of the group heals. Yeah, for 12 man. Yep. And people just don't know. That's why
Watch
you have
slam
random
line.
deaths.
All night.
It's less of a problem
Oh, is that
now.
what's happening? Knight's trolling you?
That last one, that healer did it, so.
Hey,
50-50
listen.
On that one.
Goose, you did awesome.
Just
Yeah, thank you, Goose.
when we asked you to stand
Alright,
back there and
guys,
hold
there was
the
4
ads.
meteors back there. Let's not do that. Thank you.
Yeah.
In, in my defense, I was
Rip.
looking for Desi. I just couldn't find her in time.
That makes more sense. All right, I have something to talk about here. Real quick,
I know.
I'm struggling with having the ads during portal phase split the way they are. The one that Frey is getting is not going down at all, or if it does, it's like right before the ad phase. Are you guys okay just having? Is it Unite that's pulling in the Fate?
Yes.
Would you mind going back to grabbing them both?
No problem.
Okay. I like having them stacked together so we can just kill them instead of having them split like that. I like the concept of it, but in practicality, it's just not working real well, in my opinion. Has anybody got a different one?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm beaming at the stupid thing, and I don't
Same.
know why I'm not hitting it.
Yeah. I think we're all hitting it. It's also moving around a lot because Frey has to move to survive. So
Fair.
I think part of it is we're hitting it. We're just not hitting it enough to get it dead in time for him to be able to grab everything else also.
You deal with a
Frey,
TOD.
you got thoughts?
You understand? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it sucks.
Either way works for me.
For sure, it's why I had to
guess
take
I'm
that week to help some family member move from Florida to Tennessee, the government stuff.
When the actual ad pack starts,
It's
in my way
needless
of getting the other
and it's
ads.
Right.
wasteful and it's supposed to be like
Yeah.
efficiency
And
and
that's
it's
my
just
concern
completely
also, is
wasteful.
having that loose one run around. And I know I just watched you do it so many times. So I would like to go back to having Knight grab both the ads if you're okay with that, Knight.
Yep.
All right. Let's do it to it. Yes?
Can I restart my game? I'm starting to have like dropped frames and stuff again. Like I'm just in a town and it's like 50. Like,
Yeah,
it's
we're gonna take 5 and be back. Actually, it'll be like 6. So
okay.
back at 5 till.
I'll slot some
Is it
tri-stat
reset?
for that.
Not yet. No, I
Oh,
was
I don't know.
chatting and didn't leave the instance.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I just didn't know if I should port back in before I walked away or not.
Gotcha.
Oh
I'm
man.
leaving right now.
Also not sure if it's just me, but due to my tism and
And
astigmatism,
it is reset.
I have
and I'll be
ESO
back
really
shortly.
big issues with visual fidelity. Without add-ons, it's legit impossible for me to notice
I
mechanics.
need to change my
Final
game
Fantasy
back up.
XIV doesn't have that problem for you. Yeah, man. I mean, they don't even care about colorblind friendliness, Luminator. So, like, I mean, that's crazy to me at this point. Like, we should know. And yeah, so totally, I get it. I get it. Wampus says, I'm retired military. Understand totally. The VA and the DoD makes life rough. Yeah. I gave the best years of my life to the U.S. military. Yeah. Well, thank you for your service, man. You know, there's a lot of people that like you give up a lot of things when you work for the government, and you know, a lot of people like are happy to do that, but it's kind of like, can we at least be reasonable about it? And I think one of the problems that we have in the U.S. right now, getting a little real life, I think one of the biggest problems we have right now is that we've allowed corporations and people with a lot of money to get back all this power that we clawed away from them at some point in the past, because it leads to corruption, and they've gradually reaccumulated it again, and they can do whatever they want. I mean, corporations, I don't know what to do with corporations. Like, they get big enough and they just
Frames,
all
like,
roads lead to
I need to
evil.
check my settings
I don't
and
know
stuff
why
like
that is, but it just seems to happen, and it's just like corporations
Get a
become
album going,
soulless,
check my
heartless,
settings again to
terrible
make sure I
things
can
at
decide
some
to change
point
them
where
again.
it's just all about money, and it's just like crazy. And then they treat people so poorly that people look at government employees and they're like, "Oh, you guys got all this stuff." And it's like, I mean, they have what is some of what is reasonable, you know? If we're supposedly the best and greatest nation on earth, why the hell don't we have universal health care for
That's
everybody?
another
Why-
add-on I'd like. Something that
Why
has
why do
graphics
poor people have
presets
to
so I can
choose
make video
between
super clear
taking
and
their
best
kid to
scene
the
and don't care about
doctor
performance too
or
much, and then
having money
really
for
good, where
necessities?
things are stripped
You
down a
know,
little more.
like and also like necessities to make sure that your children are going to be set up for the future isn't just about not starving to
Oh,
death.
lovely
It's about having
optimization
basic computer
settings.
skills.
Yeah,
If
and
you
so,
don't have a
like,
computer
go in
and
and
at
remove
your
the
home,
last driver
like
out,
having
because
one
they had
just
recently
unlocks so
implemented
much
it, they're
things.
like,
And if
"Oh,
you don't
yeah,
have the
we've
money
been
for that
doing
kind of
this for a
stuff,
while."
or
It
and just so many
absolutely
things like that,
frustrating
basic
because, like, you
transportation,
remove it
et
and
cetera,
then
et cetera.
like,
And
you
it's,
installed, like,
I mean,
other
the
servers
and it's just because
Wow.
people just aren't paid enough, and there's a lot of corruption, and it's messed up. And unfortunately, it's been like that for long enough, and people haven't, you know, that are in power haven't done enough to like fix the problem. And then
Yeah.
what happens is that someone comes along who's like, "Yeah, this is all terrible. We should burn it all down." And everybody's like, yeah, it is terrible. We should burn it all down. And it's like, no, we should probably just instead maybe not. We don't need to burn everything down, but we do absolutely need to burn down the situations and the like evil corps and not allow them to do. I mean, Amazon stuff, right? Jeff Bezos, right? They're, playing with rockets, flying into space, and I'm a space nerd, but like, we're not going to Mars anytime soon. And when we do, we're not going to go live there, guys. There is no planet in the universe, in the entire universe, that is better to live on than the one we have right now. We need to actually make sure that it's a good place to live. There's no escaping Earth. No other place in the galaxy is fucking better than Earth for humans to live on. We're kind of built for it, okay? No place is going to be better, and we need to make this place. And, having employees having to, like, pee in cups because they don't have time, like, I've been in jobs like that. We know what that's like. It's ridiculous.
For a little while,
Yeah.
and I got my master.
Luna says I'm sorry, a little bit. Luna, I'm really glad that Luna made a new sheet where you can quickly show someone a build and make a build, and it looks really good. And that she has it mostly done. That's awesome. I was going to ask you on to talk about it, Luna, whenever that gets done, by the way. So probably next week. Okay, cool. Does Knight have selective heals? Wasteful, welcome to anything that is government funded. That's not true though, Zombie. Not everything that's government funded is wasteful, man. There's actually some things the government does that it does incredibly well, actually. And we have data on that. So, like, not everything that is government funded is wasteful. I think that's one of the things that, and I'm sure you probably didn't mean that as blanketly, or maybe you did, I don't know. But we could talk about it. But there's research, for one, is one of the things that the government, the return on investment on research is ridiculous. It's crazy high. And it's because most companies don't want to invest in things that are going to have a long, like a years-long, decades-long cycle. And so when governments can do that, it's huge. Waste was not effectively used. Okay. Yeah. Giving out disbursements, like taking money in and like functioning as like insurance or as like, stuff like that. They have like lower transactional costs than like insurance companies that basically do the same thing. So that's some of the stuff, just as an FYI to everybody, that they do really well. For example, entitlements and stuff like that. Private companies often are great and focus on their employees and delivering a product to stay afloat. Going public turns every company into an executive-focused style where profit is above all. Yeah, absolutely. Well, part of it, there's several things too. Like one of the things when you get, I've worked for a lot of really wealthy people, not a lot, a decent number of people that were independently wealthy, and a lot of times, like after they have so much money, like why do you need more? And people literally feel that way. If they didn't grow up with money, I don't know if it's different if you grew up with old money, because those people just seem to never have enough. But one of the things that they like matters for them is like quality of life. Quality of life is a big deal, and their business, feeling like their business is well run and like people like their business, affects their quality of life. So they want that to happen. And when they know their employees and they're actually a person, like they're fine with paying them reasonable salaries. And it's not just like, well, this is a line item on a budget. How can we get this line item lower? And it's like, well, the result of getting that line item lower is a horrible human cost.
Where are they going? Oh my god!
He was gonna help us kill Nami.
Evidently.
Derek gave him catnip.
They're RPing. All right. Good luck on the VCR +3, Wampus. Yeah, Zombie, we're gonna go there for research purposes, and like I think that's really cool and something we should do, man. My point is that like we're not moving to Mars or the moon anytime soon. It doesn't make any sense. That's more what I was talking about, man. It's not about going there. Yeah. And I think that it'll lead us to do research and stuff like that. But the idea that like, we're gonna find a better place to live than Earth is like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. and I think I say that because people really think that. Just to be clear, you know, it's like, yeah, we should probably not destroy the planet we have because there's not a better one out there for us. We were specifically designed for this one. It's not going to be better out there. Like, at best, we can get parity, and that's going to be a long ways away. I hope it's closer, but, like, probably if we're going to get there, we should also probably, you know, like, guys, all the packaging that we use, none of it needs to go to like, we could make packaging that didn't destroy the planet. We could do it. We have the technology. We literally have the technology. Do things need to be invented and figured out? Sure. But, like, we have the tech. We could be recycling. We could be doing all this stuff. And it's like, we're not, because it's cheaper to just fill up landfills. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of insane to me. Don't die, Daedric.
Everybody carefully come around to the other side. Nice. Oh, not. I had a couple like.
Guess who blew her all?
Emmett, it's good to see you, man. How you doing?
I almost did. I tried to cast the eye, and then I saw
This
the
got
Dawnbreaker
deep. I'm
swing,
sorry.
and I looked down and saw I still have 500 ults, so I don't know what that was.
I often
Yeah, I'm bad
blow
at
up the
those.
landfills.
I
Oh,
still
God.
have gold bars. I quit.
All right. So for here, we really want to try for.
I
no
joined at
death.
a fun time. I'm sorry, man. I'm
We're
sorry.
gonna practice.
We'll
that
get back to
tonight
games. We'll
and
get back to games.
See how it goes.
I just
Find out what's killing people.
I'm sorry. I want to talk about this stuff all the
Frey,
time,
on you, my friend.
and I try to keep the channel just about games, and as much as I can, or warn people before I start
I'm just
talking about it.
lagging out
But
because
I'm
nobody's
sorry.
moving
I didn't do a good
fucking,
job there.
Oh yeah, you got really tinny.
It just matters, and I know that people want like an escape from it, so that's why I don't talk about it, because I want to be a place where, you know, it's a safe space or whatever. But yeah,
Wow, I'm
yeah.
still alive.
That's why I don't
Okay.
normally talk about it.
Everybody
so I
exit.
apologize. We'll go back to
Take these
we'll go
guys
back to
in the middle out
games.
first. Please take that out of group.
Once I catch up on chat, I guess.
All right, top of the key.
The American tendency to have crappy government because of two-party
All right,
system and
entrance.
an optimal common law system. Instead of going, okay, let's fix this to
Watch
say
Dorito.
government equals evil. Well, I think that part of it is there are people
Thank
that,
you.
yeah,
Stack up.
that's their strategy
Barrier out.
to gaining more power is to
Positions.
make the government not work, so then they could be like, see, government can't do anything
Scooch,
good.
scooch.
And then we're so
Kind to your healers.
we're so, like, you know, separated from the rest of the world that
Drop your dots on the
I don't
dragon
think
as soon as
people
he
know
lands.
that, like, in other countries it's not like this, because, you know, just the geographical isolation that we have is a big part of that, I think. So people don't know what it's like. They don't know that in other countries it's not like this and it's not this bad. And, you know, we're told that we're fed the propaganda of, like, America is the best place. And, I mean, that's what I grew up being fed, at least. And then you look around and you're like, I don't know about that. I don't know if that was true at some point, but American exceptionalism. But it's like, it sure doesn't seem like it now. I don't know if it was true
Push.
at some point in the past, but sure doesn't seem like it
Alright.
now.
Nice job. Stack center.
There's not people dying to preventable diseases in other countries, you know, or
Barrier out.
dying because it's like either bankrupt your family
And
or just
positions.
die,
I'm gonna
right? Like, that's your choice if you get.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna have a time because I have 2 storm astros.
Oh, I see that. Yep, big heal. Oh, finish that guy. Finish him now. Finish him.
Don't you go dying on
you.
me now.
Right? Nice job, heals. All right, everybody to exit. Take that. Let's get this guy in the middle, please. Just about dead.
Leave him and execute and
Doritos.
call a heal check.
Yeah. This guy. Make sure we're getting the
Luna
health.
says Brazil has a lot of wrong, but one thing I'm proud about is our universal health care. Yeah.
finish him.
I do all my checkups for free. It's not
Okay.
perfect, but it exists. Yeah.
Turn, put your back to the dragon.
Well, that's the other thing is like people are like, oh,
Kill
we're
it.
free
Cross-reference.
here, and it's like, well, there's a lot of places that are free.
What was that, Desi?
Oh no, the Dorito. It looked like it was
Gotcha.
facing one way, and then I moved, and then it seemed to turn and get me.
Blame the healers. Blame the healers.
Okay,
Nah,
put your
it was
back
my
to the
own
dragon.
damn fault.
Back to the dragon, everybody. Finishing off that frost outro, please. Going on. Thank you. Push dragon. We're gonna have a third tomb.
Tomb
Do you want
C.
me to B or A?
Yeah. Go ahead and take Aaron.
Okay.
I'll take B. Push the dragon.
I don't think I can double it.
No.
Nah. Going in. Push that dragon.
Oh,
Alright.
we had deaths. Are we resetting?
Yeah, I was about
Well,
to ask the
we
same
had-
thing.
Yeah, let's go ahead and reset.
Build all.
The only reason I hadn't, yeah, build alt and die. I was contemplating it because we only had 2.
If I have any
I
emergency,
wasn't
it's
counting
there.
Gooses as he's
Zombie says my CEO makes 1.6
When you
million a
say
year.
resetting,
I've
you
worked with the
mean
company
leave
for
the
10
game?
years, but
Or
I
no,
will take
no,
another
just,
6 years
to
to make what he makes in
fight.
one. Yeah.
We're just gonna have a
Yeah,
default
the
select.
the amount of like wealth inequality is just crazy. And you know, the other thing is crazy too. It's not like these people are doing anything amazing. Most of the time they're not. They're actually actively doing things that are kind of horrible and bad
So,
ideas, and they're not really that
Or
smart.
the deaths. Let's
Yeah, the
see.
space race will be for more minerals, not us. Yeah, rare earth elements for sure. This got deep. Yeah, can't
Desi's
wait
was Dorito. Easy
for
to
Amazon to
fix.
ship workers to Mars, so Amazon
But you
lawyers
said
could
it looked like it
argue
was facing
that
one
those
way, but it
workers
was
should
facing
be
the other
paid.
way.
Yeah, I
'Cause the
started to
original
run
laws
forward
were
'cause I thought
earth-based.
it looked
Yeah, there
like
you
it
go.
was facing away from me, and so I was gonna run
Oh.
past the guy, and then next thing I knew, I was dead. And when I looked, it was like pointed at me. So I
Launch
was
the
like,
landfills into
okay,
the
well,
sun.
either I'm blind or my eyes are playing chick on me.
nothing
yeah,
we can do
maybe. I
about
don't
that.
know.
What was the other
I
death?
don't know what's
missed
going
that
on.
one.
I think the
I
bot might be
rubber
freaking
banded
out.
while underneath the dragon head, so one moment I was
Oh.
on the correct side of the head, the next I was
Maj,
on
what's
the
going
wrong
on?
side of the head in breath.
We're talking about life.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oops.
Yeesh.
Not
So
bad. I was
those are
playing
things
old
we
games on
can't
my
do
phone
anything
emulator.
About, so
That's
I
fun.
Didn't really see anything. Did anybody else see anything?
No, but Knight saved my life.
Yes, he did. Absolutely. So that is one thing that's really important: is outros and execute during beam phase can't happen.
Every time
We need
someone
to be
says
really
any country or
careful. I will
nation
do
is
my best to
supposedly
make
the
sure
best,
all no more
ask
damage
yourself
when
who
it's
claims
possible.
that and how do they
In that
benefit from you
instance, though,
believing
I
it.
think that the two
Because
actors that
chances
went to
are
execute is
it is
because
your
they
own
were too
government
close to
not
dragon,
wanting to take
and were
responsibility
getting
for
cleave
mistreating you.
damage. So
Don't buy that
I will
shit.
try to pay better attention to that.
Facts.
But if somebody
Facts,
notices
Lubinator.
that for second flight phase,
U.S. is pretty
just holler
great.
at me.
I am guessing you haven't been to China. At least the U.S. you can work
all
past
right.
40.
Shall we do it again?
Zombie, comparing
death.
the U.S. to
Do it.
one of the worst, least free places is a little bit extreme. I have lived in Europe because I was stationed there when I was in the military, and so I do have that. But I have traveled to most of the rest of the world, and yeah, I am grossly aware that there are places. I mean, there's places that my wife doesn't want to go because women are not equal there. right? And she doesn't, understandably, doesn't want to go to those places. But that doesn't,
BS on that.
just because some places worse,
happened?
right? Like we're not better. We're not better than most of Europe as far as healthcare, taking care of our people.
Exit.
Like,
Well,
there's a
send
thousand
right
other things, man. Sure, it
Take
might
that out of
be
group, please.
like, you know, the
Block
like,
if you're in that.
yeah. I mean, and also like, if you want to talk about like freedoms, I mean, the Snowden stuff. Like, I mean, we're really going to get off track, but like, the amount of government spying that and how they've just been allowed to do it is crazy,
Dodge
man.
roll through.
Crazy. The amount that the corporations get away
Doritos.
with, it's nuts. It's crazy, man. As far as like
Back up.
invading privacy and yeah,
Barrier.
many of those other like quote unquote
Suspicious.
freedom things. I don't know. It's pretty wild to me personally.
Ah,
That
don't stand
dodge
on
roll,
me.
Ren. No, nice. I don't know how you did that.
I went with pragmatic for this.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Make sure you're dropping your dots on the dragon as soon as he lands.
All right, we'll catch you later, Moogle. What happened to back to games? I'm sorry, Lyriel. I had to catch up on chat. I'm sorry. We'll get back to games. 2A.
Push, push, push.
Woo! They were taking some damage there.
All right, stack center. Barrier out. And positions. Going to exit. Keep that out of group.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
I'm in the wall.
Oh no. Can you travel?
I'm
Break
out
it
now.
down.
Okay.
Okay, let me join encounter in progress.
Nice. Alright, make sure we're aiming for that guy in the middle.
Kill that low
Nice.
health Atro, please. Kill it.
Everybody turn left, beam left. Okay.
Oh no.
Alright, entrance side, put it, go to dragon spot and aim to the right. I'll take first tomb, so Daedra can manage these guys.
I don't know if I hit the group with that, but it's what I did. I wish Combat Prayer looked like Torch. It doesn't feel like the spam bullet currently serves as. Dude, Torch actually feels pretty fun to use. I would agree with that. Go ahead, B.
Alright, exit.
Who was beaming that guy?
He was next to group, I think.
Yep.
He was already. Alright, into the middle. Yeah, don't be in strafe.
Well,
Watch Dorito. Alright, everybody jump off. We're gonna do it again.
goodbye, cruel world.
I did not see a Dorito there.
Mystery Dorito.
Mystery
Yep.
Dorito. I like that.
Alright. Close enough, I can die.
Okay. Yeah, so in those situations, if I call watch for Dorito,
Yeah,
I ran out
Just-
of one. and
Vatra,
apparently
that's
found
the kind
another
of stuff
one.
I'm talking about,
Right.
man.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what I've been doing. When
EU
they're all
has better
bunched up
laws
like
for
that, 'cause
privacy
it's
for
hard to tell
sure.
which one it's actually coming from, and if one of them moves, it'll go in another direction. So I honestly, I just dodge roll away from them completely. Like, oh, we're pulled.
Uh-oh.
That was my fault.
Oh,
I,
Jess.
I forgot
doing
I
it,
have
or you
daggers
resetting?
on my bar. Sorry.
All right, straight in.
So I cast a wrong skill. Where I usually have daggers.
Wait, this is a real pool?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
not anymore.
I would
Yeah.
not have memed this.
Still
but
don't.
I think
That's okay.
I think only half the group knew it was a real pull.
Still
I wasn't
don't.
sure.
That's all right. Just build alt.
Always a real pull until I'm told to die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't kill anybody. I just
At least got ult, so that's good.
Yep. No worries. Go ahead and just build alt.
Do any
Get
dead
the
people
knight.
need all?
Get me night.
Do you need?
Night.
Oh no.
No.
Good kill by
Oh.
the dragon, I think.
I was coming.
I would get you, but you gotta hold the dragon, dude. Well, he's spinning me.
They just died too early.
What kind of nonsense is this?
I had dragon. I had
Fair-
ice atro.
fair
I mean,
on that.
Remember when Zaw said they
I
would
don't know,
create
I think
class
you need to
skills
get
in
your spray.
scribing?
You should have been able to
Doubt
do
they
that.
will do that now with subclassing.
I mean, I survived. Just,
Yeah.
I just didn't. I didn't heal.
I
No.
thought when they
Yeah, take
brought in
everything
scribing, they would just expand on it.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
it does have unlimited potential.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, for
I don't
the
know what they're
Doritos,
doing,
just,
man.
If I call Doritos, then just
Seems
assume
more
you're
likely
standing in
IMO,
one and move out.
but
to
it's a
where you know
ways
you're
out
not.
since they'll need to
I
make a
think
skill
that's
line
just
for
kind of a
each
general
skill for
rule
each line. Yeah.
for
Yeah,
everybody.
would be interesting.
All right, we ready?
They're also supposed to make Overland
Let's
hard,
do it.
right? Difficulties in Overland.
2 and
I don't know if I don't know if that was like
I'm
we're
back
we're
to
thinking
Doritos.
about it now for next year or what, but I don't see that
Black or
happening
light?
anytime incredibly
Black.
soon. Yeah, man, I saw that. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. Yeah, that's less of the stuff because that's more like individuals, so it's like a little bit less of the stuff that I was talking about.
You guys
But
actually
yeah.
move fast enough?
It's more like the stuff that like they're allowed to
What do you
do.
mean?
That's crazy.
If you know what I
Oh,
mean.
did we miss second
Um,
tombs?
I don't want to go into it too much, though.
Oh,
I'm
there's
trying
only
to.
two
I was trying to move on a
Oh.
little bit
Oh,
because I know
nice.
that
That was
Yeah,
complicated.
no,
we're
it
trying to
was
get
really
back to
good.
games. Getting back to games, man.
People were dialed in.
Yeah. Talking about games.
Careful of that. Strafe.
Well, now you raised my expectations.
Are you no longer disappointed?
Up. Barrier
I
out.
will be when we don't do that
Positions.
again.
Yep. Oh, we should be able to do that.
But for now, I'm satisfied.
I needed
Did
to.
I satisfy you on a Friday night?
Drop your dots.
oh gosh.
Drop your ults. Let's do it.
I appreciate no
We
one
got-
dying while I was at a mag.
You're welcome.
Name of the game, be defensive. Always, always.
Until next patch.
Always assume that your healer's out of mag.
I don't know. People are talking about just still using trample and trash and just running pearls in encounters anyway.
Push, push, push.
Pearls just use trample. Like why? Yeah, just taking
Oh.
too much damage there.
Alright, let's reset. Reset.
I.
It's because
What's
in some of
what's
the
on your
hard
death
modes-
recap, Elder? What was killing you?
Frozen prison times 4. Well, 3 at 5k, and then the last one was 43k.
I think she missed the shield.
Yep.
Because I had the Atros.
I thought she got the shield and it got it eaten through, but maybe I was imagining that.
So I have a big favor, guys. During combat, can we keep comms clear? We're getting really chatty and it's hard for me to concentrate.
Fine, fine, fine.
In between combat, talk all you want. I mean, that's
Alright, I won't compliment the group ever again.
yeah.
Now, so sad.
I'm sorry. Now I feel like.
Oh, you're excited for your? I'm going to try out my version of the pet build. The only thing I'm excited for.
So everybody goes.
Oh
silent
man,
before we're in
I'm
combat.
excited
I
for
love
all
it.
the
Thanks,
tank
guys.
and healer combos. I think there's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, I'm only going to speculate U46 for a while. Nothing
so
has
what
me breaking my
was
neck to
there
log back
anything
in.
It was just the shield.
Oh, you get
didn't get
spectate. That makes more sense.
honor the way we thought it did.
I thought it went honor, and I thought it got eaten through.
Okay.
But maybe not. That's the second time that's happened. To Elder,
Okay.
I think in particular. I don't know why. I just thought something was maybe chewing on her, but it sounds like nothing was.
All right.
So
Let's do it again. Any thoughts from anybody else?
It took 8 seconds, and I'm not seeing that any of it was absorbed, but I don't know if LGM shows that, but I think logs show like damage absorbed and healing received all together in a death recap. I just don't think it's as long as what LGM shows. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the logs now.
Because LGM isn't showing like a barrier or a shield of any kind, but it doesn't. I don't know if it just doesn't show it. I don't look at it too much.
I was walking to my tomb at the time. It's possible that the shield landed on me. If you're facing toward Tomb B, then some of your stuff might hit me while I'm trying to run over there.
It looks like, I mean, if I'm reading, I don't know if I'm reading this right, but I mean it's showing the shield. That it was actually healing. I use the tidal chakra, so it hits multiple people, anyways, and so usually it's not a problem. Usually manages to land.
She had that 8 seconds going into her death in Frozen Prison, but it only ticked for 1k, and then the soul was healing, echoing vigor, curative surge, and echoing vigor, radiating regeneration, curative surge. But the only thing I can think of is maybe if she had a dot from a fire pixie, because you have to fight with that too.
I just when I started beaming, there was a shield, and then it ended, and then yeah.
You blew up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I think what I saw.
Elder has 23k health. Is there?
That.
Oh.
That,
is that an issue, Knight?
Yeah, I mean that could be an issue.
Okay. Well, I'm at 22.
Cat's at 20.
I can swap food for this.
20.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but 20k here would be ideal for the tombs.
For tombs.
Yeah.
Looks like she's the 4th lowest health.
But I do think that there was just some damage. She's the 4th lowest. That's cool. It's cool. Everybody run Beekeeper. It'll be fine.
My shield on her.
So Elder had pixie dust on her.
I think we should be the DPS Beekeeper meta.
Beekeeper meta.
Oh, that's even worse. That's no good. Okay.
Yep, parse
The
food.
only
I could
damage
just
she was
get
taking
rid of my
was prison for
food.
Dig Cold, which is
Do you have
just from the room.
Or unslot the PP with health, because that's only 1400 that you lose.
Oh, why do I have that CP on?
If you have Slippery, it's because of the meteors we get sub 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my favorite twisted metal? Oh shit, dude.
I mean, I run that almost
Dang,
everywhere.
Robert, that's a good question, man.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah,
twisted
If I
metal.
run Torque or Necro, then I don't need it. But
Oh man,
Don't.
was it 3? Probably 3. I played a lot of. I gotta look, man. I don't even remember. Which
Yeah,
one? Which
Slippery's
one had the
very
circus
helpful
at
in
the
here
end?
with all the meteors
Sweet
and stuff
Tooth?
that we're getting.
That
Yeah,
one.
that
Especially
puts me
with
right
Connor.
back at the same CPs or same health.
Did that show ever
I
come
don't
out?
have
Dubious
any
Camoran?
food,
I never
guess.
followed up. I
I'm showing
remember
you
there
at
being
21 now.
like
Yeah, I'm
21.
showing you at 21.
a
Elder.
show.
There, it just dropped down.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
It took a second. Okay.
Okay.
Might also be Alex healing.
Right. So Alex, stop healing for a second.
Yeah, it was
I'm
2.
healing
I think it was
twice.
2. 2.
Don't you want Alex to be healing so that you know what the
Yeah.
buffed
Oh,
health
well,
is?
yeah.
Go back to healing, Alex. What are you doing?
Go back to healing. Come on.
I'm in my
You know what?
PP.
ESO should remove concept of morphs and expand on scribing and make it
Yeah,
apply
'cause
to
she's
all
20
skills.
Without it, so 21,
Amen.
almost 22 should be more forgiving on the healing.
That's an interesting idea. I'm gonna.
I should have put my damage shield on her.
It's okay.
There we
Put
go.
it with a
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
Okay,
so,
now
okay,
I'm
so
under-
look into logs what happened. Shield went on.
20k, so we'll
Okay,
see how
go
that
ahead.
works.
Shield
Yeah.
got eaten by frozen prison and frigid cold, so nothing else was hitting her. So
Okay.
I mean, literally, it's just it was too slow to heal out, and shield broke at like the last 2 seconds, which makes it even harder to get the rest.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe.
Okay.
It might have just been a little slow because she got up to 95% health, which is weird. Like
It-
that should have broken her
maybe.
out.
Yeah. Maybe health. Maybe was part of the issue, so it just took longer. So that's why the shield went away.
And two, if there's an orb over near her tomb and Frey hits it, like that's a massive heal too.
I don't know. Let's just, as long as we can blame someone besides me, that's all I really care about.
Well, Knight, it's always your fault.
No, you are the healer. So,
All right. Shall we give it another go?
I played a metric ton of
Oh.
Twisted Metal 2 and 3 with
I
my
saw
dad.
that.
Okay, cool, man.
Sorry.
Dude,
That's okay. Let's do
not
it.
to mention, and I think it was
Pull
2,
it.
man.
2,
The Rob Zombie soundtrack
Is that
for
better?
that one, dude,
A little bit.
dude. Every time I hear it, I think about it. So good,
1001,
so good.
1002. Okay.
So good.
No.
Nightcar is gonna have to plug into the wall instead of 24 volts.
I don't know.
Feel it.
The
Setting.
dragon.
Yeah, reset.
Yeah.
You got ult?
I
Go ahead.
dotted out Frigid
oh,
Cold.
does he?
No. I'm trying to get ult. Evil tank person.
What is icy presence?
That's standing under the boss.
It's just the under the boss.
Okay.
I was trying to get it instead.
Yeah.
The little murder circle around him.
Yeah.
I actually wasn't really ready. I was trying to. There was so much talking. I hadn't dropped my stand. My pets weren't up, so I wasn't really paying attention. Honestly.
Gotcha.
So
That's okay.
MP work sucks.
That's the whole point of doing this, just so we can identify things we can do something about.
You hated the
minimize
clown,
whatever
dude. He
we
scared
can.
me as a
I mean,
kid.
it
Ah,
honestly
that's
will
fair,
just boil
man. He was
down
pretty
to
creepy. He's kind of scared me too.
Us being defensive. But I want to identify
died,
any.
so. Zombie G says, you
What's
wake
that?
up, it's
I
9
don't ever
a.m.
die, I just
There
really
was
Oh,
a
I know.
zombie apocalypse
No, I
breakout
know.
that
That's
started
why I was
last
trying-
night at
like I
10
said,
p.m.
Just trying to
What do you do on the
identify
first day
what's happening.
after you
Elder,
find
was
out
it the
about the
same for you?
zombies? Crude Red says drugs.
There were a bunch of things. Freezing, all kinds of
Okay.
things. on that.
Yeah. So you got hit with that flame split explosion. I think that's
I
probably what
I
did it.
regret not having a sword.
So
What's up, Spread
we just gotta
Democracy?
move out of those.
Also, I don't want to be unreasonable, but ESO
Anytime
really,
that
really
circle
needs
comes up,
to
we gotta
add
move out of
playable
it.
cat girls. They
All
have
right, let's
playable
do it.
cat girls. What are you talking about?
All right, pull it. 3, 2, 1.
What are you talking about? There's tons of playable cat girls. The whole Khajiit.
It does, except for the person who's frantically trying to.
Anime cat girls. Well, that's different.
Exit.
Yeah, I'm not really into that style of art as much,
that out
so
of group,
I'm kind of
please.
glad that there's. I also think it's a little weird, and this is like, you know,
Aim towards entrance.
upbringing and whatever, but I think it's
Watch
weird when
Doritos.
things are overly and needlessly
Yep.
sexualized for no reason.
Ult if you need
Like,
to.
I know the Playboy bunny, right? It's a thing, but, like, not all bunnies need to be, like, sexy sexual object bunnies, right? That's kind of weird, isn't it? I think it is.
Beam! Block! Come on, Frey. Get that ult, would ya?
I think the problem is you left it in execute, Frey. Why didn't you finish that one that was in execute?
Right?
GD Rabbit is over-sexualized from Zootopia.
I guess he told you.
My job description. honey.
Not my
Zootopia is really fun, man.
I got the damn
Yikes. Okay. Overly and
Storm
needlessly
Fury, what
sexualized
is
is
Storm
Zoomer
Fury?
Wayman. It's the new meme. I mean, like, I don't care about, like, it doesn't offend me.
That's what I'm asking.
It's
I don't know.
it's not that it, like, I'm offended. It's just like I just
Got
don't.
Stormbound and Storm Fury.
Is that what killed me?
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, it was a combination of
it's just
getting
not my
hit by
thing.
a comet and an Atro being in execute at the same time, and I think I was too far back to be in any heals, so I just got
makes sense.
obliterated.
So when we're going around the outside, and I don't know which healer, but whoever has the comet, if somebody can, throw something their way, because they do take quite a bit of damage, and if they're out of heals, to get it out of group,
Yeah, that's fair.
it can make a difference.
I agree. I agree.
All right, let's do it.
All right, pull in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's a little weird when there's like I just don't think that they're inanimate characters. I just don't think it needs to be.
We'll do
I don't
one more
know.
reset if we have a death.
Oh
and then
no,
we'll finish up the trial.
it's just a little weird to me. It's not my thing. I'm not knocking it. It's just not my thing. I want people to have the things that they like too, though. You know, so whatever that happens to be.
Top of the key. Goodness. I don't have anything on exit.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's just because I have a non-representative sampling of a lot of Asian MMOs, but a lot of them
Stay
seem
here
to
and
be
stack up.
have more of
Barrier
that
out.
that sexualization than a lot of a lot of Western ones. I don't know if that's actually true. Like if you, but that is my perception. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Did mean to. Oh my God, how is Ebony not dead? I want to heal people and say boop boop in chat. You guys are funny. Those polygons, am I right though?
All right, stack center.
Oh gosh.
Uh-oh.
Once
Barrier out. Positions. I didn't see. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Y'all catch me beaming these, don't get mad.
All right, exit. Actually, let's go top of the key, aiming towards center.
Well, where is it, Noni?
I know, I'm indecisive. Sorry. Finish that guy in the middle. Decisions. Stunned. Finish him. All right, let's get this guy.
Oh my God, I can't heavy attack anybody. There we go. I think they're dying before I could get my heavy attack off. Either that or I just have no mag right now. I wish ESO had said they thought Star Wars Galaxies was cool and ripped off their ideas instead. Tried the backflip glitch as a youth. I don't know what we're talking about now. Oh, Vatra, the vet trials you've joined tonight have not filled you with joy. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
I inspired to what led to your death. You're like, oh no.
Desi, what killed you?
Looks like she ran.
Dodge roll.
Looks like she ran under the dragon.
When I tried to get out, I was trapped by the wing, and I couldn't get out.
Build ult, guys. We'll do one more.
As I say, Derek, you're still here. Why am I getting pissed?
Thanks, Goose.
You ruined my triple dub.
Your triple double?
Oh.
Ah, okay.
I had double all 3 rounds there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
The dragon.
I'm
We ruined
sorry.
He just
Desi
kept.
ruined it.
He just
I
kept doing his
ruined it.
mechanics on my screen.
What was that, Knight?
The dragon just kept doing his mechanics. He was just breathing a second ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that on mine too.
All right.
Didn't I roll dodge off the cliff like last week or something stupid? Like how?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. I didn't even think my fingers were on any of the movement buttons, and suddenly I was like, oh, look, I'm under the dragon. That's fun.
Can I make a suggestion for next week, Noni?
Yes.
Could, like, before we start, can we have like a mental health check for everybody? And I just make sure everybody's feeling good, nobody's suicidal or anything. I just feel like that.
We may never get started.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of millennials in this group. I don't think you want to open it.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's gonna. Yeah, that's too much trouble. All right. So no death. We can do it.
I'm just glad I had a chance to switch into my boss
So-
setup for this last pull.
Oh my
That would be
God.
helpful. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I
I
hear
sucked
you.
a soul in the middle of that pull and I realized, uh-oh.
So
What was that, Knight?
what I hear you saying is we should all repress our feelings, just stuff that deep down, and just it'll be fine.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, inadvertent or MCR or whatever you connect with generationally and just get through it.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Not Gen X. It doesn't exist. Let's do it.
Pulling 3, 2, 1.
Yes. Thank you. That's what I want to see right there. I'm going to exit. Actually, we're going to the top of the key because we didn't get any on exit. Take that out of group, please. Finish these guys. Watch Doritos.
Hip passed away.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish this.
Okay.
Back up. Barrier out. Positions. Drop your dots for the dragon.
Woo! Mag was getting real low there.
Alright, stack center.
Oh, we got 2.
Oh, goodness. It's alright, Knight's got
No,
this.
We're fine. We're fine. We're good.
Stack center, barrier out.
It's all normal.
Kill the low health Atcher, please. Thank you.
Oh no.
My frames. 2A. Good, B.
Oh man, we have 1 left. I
Exit.
thought we were done.
No. Back up for heals. To the middle. Finish the guy on the left. Doritos. Alright, stop damage, stop damage. Barrier. Positions.
Sorry.
All right. Well,
Alright,
so far so
entrance
good.
side, top of the key. Take that out of group if you can.
My instinct was to try to yeet you off the cliff with it. I just want
Finish
you to
that
know
guy in the middle. I know, I was watching you.
We need
Are we gonna-
reses.
Alright, we lost
in
2. You
back.
know what? Let's go ahead. No, I want to reset.
Well,
I changed my mind. We don't have enough time to finish the whole trial.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I got
Build
4
alt.
explosions and 1 stormbound.
Yeah, this unstable explosion, stormbound.
Goodbye,
Well,
cruel
2
world.
explosions, stormbound, and 2 explosions.
Right. Those are things we've got to figure out how to survive through.
I heard Arrowhead went
I mean,
private
those two
again.
actually
Wonder how that will
fine.
affect Helldivers
I
going
saw
forward.
that.
Is that what it was?
I mean, I think only
Yeah.
positively. Andy, what's up? Hey, which healing being Morth is
So-
played? Yeah, I like the one that builds up, Curative Surge.
The answer to that
Both are good, but I
is
like Curative
kill them
Surge.
faster? Because they were
Yeah.
stacked up there, right? Which is why we had them going off.
No,
the
they were
system.
pretty spread. Like one was at like
Uh,
I said, the other was like at entrance. They just went out at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, nah, Curative. I like both are fine. Both are fine. The other one heals you more if people are low health.
We just want to
So,
make sure we're all on the same
I mean, you
ones.
could argue it would work well here, but I just
Where
it ticks
possible.
up, and the last
All
last
right,
couple of ticks are
let's do it.
crazy big. They're really
We're gonna end
it's
up
like
staying
3
in here
combat
and just
prayers in a
resetting
second.
because we don't have enough time to finish the trial before people have to go. So that was my bad time management.
I don't know. I think it's time well spent.
Yep.
I agree.
All right, Frey.
Pull in. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, did I miss something? Feel like I might have missed a comment or something. Misunderstood. For this stuff, run a 2-second cast Gesture Staff scribing skill that basically puts leeching on everything it
We're
hits.
gonna have a cluster here.
Maybe
yeah,
put that in the comp, and then people are dealing the Atros and running around like chickens with no heads.
Round. Oh.
Generally speaking, you have.
All right, aim for the middle. Aim for the middle. There we go.
Yeah, I think Cashel. I think you're talking about
last guy.
Putting life drain. Is that what you're talking about? Because generally speaking, you have life drain on everything in most groups. If somebody is running a altar, which they should be, I think it applies it in an AoE. And there's also other things as well that will do the same.
Positions.
Yeah, so I think normally you should have that already.
Guys playing.
Yeah, altar put light. Yeah, exactly.
Dots.
Yeah. To A. Good B.
Stack center. Ish. Barrier. And positions. Gonna go to the top of the key, aiming towards dragon side. Guy in the middle.
Oh, I tried to roll. I didn't have any stam. Ah!
Oop, I was right in the middle of that.
Yep.
Didn't even
Finish
see it.
him.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Finish him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we're resetting.
Okay.
Yep.
I was gonna come back before I jumped to my death.
Yep. No, I appreciate it. I looked up and all of a sudden, yeah, it went from 1 to.
That looks
7.
fun.
So you just couldn't see the.
They could make a new skill that would put major life
Like
steal
roll
on
over
things,
me?
though. Ah, major life
Maybe
steal.
Oh.
green line.
That's fun.
Okay.
That's a fun idea.
And then I saw Atros
I like it.
going off and then people dropping.
Yeah, I couldn't get my health back up before the Atros killed me again.
Okay. So, yep. Let's do it again.
Alright, pull in. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
I think it's, I don't know if a skill didn't cast there or if the visual just didn't go off for it, but something didn't work right there.
Exit, top of the key, aiming towards dragon, or towards middle. If you're in the circle, make sure you're blocking.
Almost got launched off the cliff.
Oh, that's a bad place to be. Finish them up, stack up, nice. Staying together is going to be key, and healers keeping heals under us. Ah. Barrier out, positions. Alright, drop those dots.
You'd have one superpower. What would it be? It's a good one. Go.
Nice job.
I have a lot of
stack
friends.
Up.
And I don't like them. Thank you.
Barrier out. And positions. Alright, top of the key again, aiming towards the middle. Watch your feet.
Whoa! Whoa! I can't believe I'm alive.
Get that going.
Oh,
in the
there we
middle.
go.
Tough.
There we go. Wait, what?
Yeah, we're gonna reset. Build ult if you need to.
I was fisted.
They're trying to fist me now, so I had 3 of them chasing me.
I didn't see it. It was a wonder I survived that long, though. Honestly, that one was.
That's all right. I think we got some good practice. We got some good information. It's going to be a lot about just being defensive.
Infinite money,
in my opinion.
omniscient.
We'll take a look and make sure there isn't anything glaring. But I think, yeah, we're on the right track.
Being able to know and
We just
speak,
gotta
read
get
all
more practice.
languages.
So I have no idea what's going to happen next. We're going to call it here, guys, because I know people have to go. And I think we got enough practice for tonight. For next week, Jess has done the roster. That's our starting point, based off knowing really nothing until next week about how it's all going to work. And I don't expect everybody's going to be ready by next Friday. But we're still going to get in here and get practice on the mech. So whether you're ready or not, we're still running. Unless, you know.
One of my other groups, they are insisting on running on patch day, and so I can't.
I'm like, is it weird? It's gonna be so fun.
I don't know what group that is you're talking about, Knight,
I
but I
don't
think they're
know.
smart.
It seems like
I think
a bad
they're
idea.
smart.
Think they're smart.
I think they're smart.
Well, I
do. I think
can't
they're
get
They're
ready.
smart,
driven, they're motivated, they're
and they're gonna laugh their asses off at whatever happens,
yes.
All right.
provided the servers are up. If they're not up, then you know.
Yeah, none of us are running. We're gonna go play like games in Discord. But all right, wish me luck. I've got one more Clash practice.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you,
luck.
everybody. Have a great weekend.
Remember, it's
Goose. Thank you.
winning isn't everything. All right. Well,
Thank you, Goose, for joining us tonight.
can I get a
helping
guild
us,
invite? Yeah.
get all
What's
those
your at name?
reps.
Thanks.
I'm
Good
gonna
night,
go get
everybody.
ready for a fun run. Good night, guys.
I don't remember what your at name is, man.
Good night.
Tomorrow.
Softnet? Just that? Nothing else? All right. Nice. Big sexy. Green energy control. You could use it basically to do anything. Man, I don't know if I have like a real answer to that, but I do have to say that I like the idea of being. I always thought Nightcrawler was super cool, and being able to like teleport around would be super cool. You could just go anywhere and visit any. You know, like if you could just teleport across the planet, like that would be so like basically like unlimited travel for free, right? Like I don't know, that would be pretty high on the list. You know, especially if you could like take people with you. That'd be pretty cool. I get down on that. That's a fun question, though. Kishel said, I have not looked at subclassing stuff much since I kind of dipping back out for now of VSO, but I wonder if everyone picking up the assassination line, if they will get more passive healing on the DPS that way. I don't really think so, because it's mostly like the siphoning line is best for that. Kishel, but it is kind of nice, like on certain builds where you can use the bow procs for some heals, and that actually does work pretty well. Yeah. Well, it's I hear our next group is canceled, guys. So our next run is canceled. So I think we're the dog that caught the car. Let me just double check. I mean, I believe Robert, but I should just double check. Yep. Yeah, we had 3 fills anyways. Yeah, it's unfortunate Raid Lead wasn't feeling good. I hope he feels better. Footloose and fancy free. Yeah, Nightcrawler had a picture where he was sporting to. That's the hard part. Kind of needs to already have been there before. I mean, that's cool, dude. I'm fine with traveling the world once. I've been to a bunch of places already. I'd be happy to go back to many of them. But that's fair. That's fair. I think there's a movie about this, basically, right? They basically did a movie about this. I forget what it was called. It was pretty good. It was starring who was it? I don't know, but it was good. I forgot what it's called. I think it's on like Amazon or something now. Well, guys, I think what's going to happen is we're going to call it here for tonight. I know that might be a little bit disappointing. On a normal evening, without the patch coming out on Monday, I would say let's go do some PUG shenanigans and get into something crazy. We could go hop over, play a little Guild Wars, or we could do some jumpers. Yeah. Thank you. Or we could do some hell diving because we got to save Super Earth. But I think with the patch coming out on Monday and everything else, I basically was like, I think I was editing at like 1 or 2 a.m. last night, and probably just gonna have to do that again. So yeah, we're probably just gonna call it here, and I'm gonna go back to editing video. So I recorded earlier about the like new meta DPS setup. That one will probably be out tomorrow, and then what else do we have? I also have the companion build to the Odin's Wrath, like a heavy attack build for trials and everything that gets up, like the parse gets up to like 116, and that's like not sweating it. Just like holding left click most of the time. Not worried about off balance windows, not worried about anything else. So, yeah, and then that's kind of companion build. And then I've got a couple of other ideas. I want to obviously talk about raid group optimization and kind of break that down and stuff. So, yeah. Well, we'll call it here. It's been really fun chatting, guys. I kind of wish we had another run, but I think this is the right choice. I want to keep going, but the responsible part of me is like, I should make those videos. If you're omniscient, you could know if teleport tech is possible and how to do it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, good night, everybody. It's good seeing you guys. It's fun chatting. Zombie, Robert, Cashel. It's good. Vatra. Vatra, we got you. Yeah, we got you. Got your invite. Yeah, I appreciate everybody. Russell, I don't know if you're still there. Quite a few folks over on Twitch, guys. It's nice to have all of you. Wherever you like to watch. That's the whole point. People have asked me about that. Lubinator, I appreciated your input. Andy, hope we answered all your questions, man. Glad you dropped in. And I'm sure I'm missing a Crude Red. Of course, Zombie. I think we already mentioned Zombie. Who else? I know Lyriel's out there watching. Hope she's doing well. And yeah, guys, we'll be back tomorrow. We got Helldivers at 6 p.m. and then we'll see. We might just do Helldivers tomorrow again because of the patch, because I'm just making videos for the rest of the weekend. I'm going to work pretty solidly through the weekend. So hope you guys have a great night. Hope you get some gaming in this weekend, and we'll catch you tomorrow. All right, guys. We'll catch you later. Oh, he's already a great night. That's excellent, Robert. Well done. Well done. Good dad joke. All right, guys. We'll see you later.